summit of Mount Vorlich. Freezing. Wind chills 9 or 10 degrees more. Less than it is down below, down the bottom there. Easily, it's absolutely bitter. Can't see much, unfortunately. It's a couple of times I've been up and beaten. A couple of 100 metres down beneath the summit, it's actually clearer. You can see Loch Lomond really. It's clearing a wee bit there. See how it clears. See the Alps there. Anyway, I'm going to about turning it back down because it's bitter. It's a well-worn path up here. Get the mountain to myself. There's nobody out today. It's chilly. You can see it close away in the distance there. Try and get a couple of shots as I get near it. Aye, it's fresh up here. There's quite a bit of snow, fair amount of ice, but no need for crampons. It's thawed a wee bit today, or maybe yesterday, and now the temperature's plummeting again a wee bit, so it's starting to chill, starting to freeze on the feet. Nice wee day, decent time. As I say, that's a couple of times I've been up Vorlich. I like the track up. It's a good walk. It's well catered for underfoot, and it's just an easy day. It's a nice walk up the Sloy Hydro Road, and when it clears up here, it's pretty spectacular. It really is. There's loads of other summits you can see, and the view's just fantastic at times. But March, February, it's a poor time of year at best. However, it's a good challenge, so this is when you get your fitness up and enjoy yourself in the summer. Or you might do the opposite, get your fitness up in the summer and enjoy yourself in the winter. I just try and keep in shape year round. Doesn't always work that way, but see the snow? That's a deep drift. There's a bit of that drift that's way steep. I came through it. It was a soft spot. I only came through it because I knew the track ran through it. There's no fissures under it, so you got to be careful what you're walking. And you don't need to go too close to that edge because it's very sheer. You know, it's a couple of 100 feet straight down onto another ledge, so you don't want to do that. You want to stick to this track, and if the fog comes in, look at your feet and don't leave this track if you don't know how to navigate. So really, if you don't know how to navigate, you shouldn't be up here. However, people do. Anyway, as I say, I've had the mountain to myself today. It's pretty bleak. I've had the whole place to myself, which is unusual for this Munro. It's popular. Ben Vane's popular as well. There's a couple of bodies over across the valley, but there's nobody on this side, and you do normally see a couple of people. As I say, I've got a lightweight pack on, got my Salawas, got gaiters in the bag, but I didn't really need them. Got a pair of crampons, didn't need them. Couple of walking poles, some grub, a couple of gel sachets, a Gore-Tex jacket and a couple of light undergarments. I'm travelling easy. I'm not expecting too much. It's a pretty straightforward up and down. There's nothing mega technical about Vorlich. It's not it's not a technical climb, there's no boulder field, it's just a nice day. It is somewhere that you can come, you know, and do as a first or second or a third climb, you know, it's no difficult. But it is a long way up, and it is a long way once you're up to the summit. It's not just, you don't just get to the top and, you know, the summit's right there. There's another trek involved. So you have to be well fueled. Plenty of carbs. I swear by gel sachets that the cyclists use. The caffeine sachets and the isotonic gels. Try and take one about every 40 minutes. That might be overkill for some, but it works for me. I get hypoglycemic and I start shaking, and it's not nice. You especially don't want to have it on top of a mountain because you get disorientated and walk right off the edge. It happens every year, it happens every month, people do it. A lot of the time it's clearing, right? So we've come down off the summit and you can see how clear it's getting. I'll take us over to this edge here. I'll look down onto the hydro dam. It's dropping at the moment. There you go, it's clearing a lot. Look at the difference in 10 minutes. In fact, now would be the time. Literally 10 minutes ago I was in the summit. Well, this video's 6 minutes long, so 6 minutes ago I was up there. Couldn't really see a thing, and now look, just like it, isn't it? There's the loch away in the distance. Looking beautiful as always. It's an absolutely stunning. The moment's just, this picture perfect. That's why it's so popular. So as I say, you know, 6-7 minutes ago, we're up the top, couldn't see a thing, bang, then it clears. And that's just your luck. I could walk back up there just now, fine. And I probably could get some really nice photographs looking back the way over there, but I'm not going to bother. I can come up anytime. It's not the end of the world, it's only a walk, it's only a day. It's not going anywhere. So, walking poles, guys, 10-15 quid for the Decathlon, cheap and cheerful. Extend them fully on the way down, shorten them on the way up, and extend them fully on the way down, and they will make your life so much easier. I used to look at people with them and think, I'll wait till I'm about 65 before I've got them. I used them one day and I absolutely swear by them. They're a game changer. They weigh absolutely nothing and they make your life so much easier. If you suffer bad shoulders, knees, back, they just take the pressure off. And it's psychological, you get that extra little bit of purchase with your arms. So, look how clear it is, you wouldn't believe that, would you? If you're looking back up. The Sloy Dam's down there, right? But that side of Vorlich, look at this fissure here, it runs all the way along. You want to avoid that side. It's extremely, I believe it's going to collapse sooner or later. I'm convinced it's going to collapse. Rainfall, frost, expansion. That side of the mountain is going to slide one day. And I'm talking about a massive, massive chunk of rock. It's going to go down there like the clappers down and wreck that road. Probably destroy that dam. So you don't want to be on the mountain when that happens. It is very, very bad, the crack. Sometimes get surprised that it's not getting discussed on the forums and places, but I suppose we're up here of our own accord, you know. No one's asking us to be up here. Again, there's some deep holes there, so the snow, you don't want to walk across it, so I'm skipping the edge here. I'm skirting the edge all the way around, and if you look over there, there's a big hole there. Now I know that hole is deep, really deep, and you just don't want to be in it. So I'm going to take my time and cross this bit here, because I know what's under it. This is the actual track under me just now. But that little bit there, I don't trust. And if I fall in up to my chest or my neck and I'm myself, then I've got problems. Hence keeping yourself strong and fit. And you can walk all your life and have a really strong set of legs and lungs, but if you don't condition your upper body to match it, then how are you going to dig your way out? Prepare for the unexpected, always, every day. Especially in these environments. Don't ever take it for granted that you're out walking, you know, somebody will find you. It doesn't work like that. Especially at 3 and 4 in the afternoon when people are making their way home. So, always keep that in mind. Prepare for the unexpected. And there's not many fresh tracks. The ones on the way up, they're mine actually. So for a day or two there's been nobody up here. The weekend was probably busy, through the week dead. Until the weather picks up and the holiday season starts. There's one of my footprints right there. Ben Vane looking nice there in the distance. Now this starts to this path kind of runs down and it gets steeper shortly, guys, so I'll be putting the phone off. It'll be in my pocket, zipped away, and I'll be having my sticks in my hands all the way down now. Because Vorlich is quite steep. This is a big old bit. I'll show you this. Look at this for another thing. I'll show you what I mean by rock fragmentation, right? The rock on this Vorlich's quite, it's like shale. It's all cracked. Now look down there, right? That just falls away down there, you know, 800-900 metres straight down. Boulder field, massive rocks. Look at that for a crack. Now you can't really, that's the size of, easily the size of a transit van, and it's just hanging there. It will slide eventually and it will fall, and it will go all the way down there and obliterate that road or obliterate that building that's down there. This rock here, I've looked at this before. This is a side that, just stick to the path if you're up here, really. Don't be going nosy. I have been nosy at times and I've looked, but I'm not advising anybody to do it. Just stay to the path. If you want to see something, zoom in with your camera and look at it. Don't get too close to the edge. It's not advisable, and it does, accidents happen. Look at that for a view. Absolutely beautiful. It's an amazing panoramic up here. It's definitely one of my favourite. For anybody that doesn't know where I am, it's halfway up Loch Lomond side. You know, it's not far up by Luss, it's the Sloy Hydro, kind of Inverarnon, and it's absolutely stunning. It's just past Inverarnon, it's beautiful. Look at it. Oh, there's somebody there. It's a girl. She's got a nice bright orange hat on. See her? I think I've seen her before. I know that hat. It's mad. You get to know people. There we go. Right, I'm going to go into the steep stuff now, so the sticks will be coming out. That's me, guys. I'll say bye for now. Cheers.